It's 4 o'clock. The afternoon sun is slanting through the window, casting a warm glow across the room. The day has already been long, and you can feel the weight of it pressing down on your shoulders. You're tired, juggling a million things: work deadlines, family needs, maybe even your own racing thoughts. Your partner asks a simple question, maybe about dinner or plans for the evening, and it's the last straw. You snap, sharper than you meant. The words come out before you can stop them, and instantly the room fills with tension. Your partner looks taken aback, and you can almost see the confusion in their eyes. Guilt hits hard. Why did I react like that? You wonder, replaying the moment in your mind. You wish you could take it back, but the words are already out there. You promise yourself you'll do better next time. You vow to be more patient, to keep your cool. But deep down, there's a nagging fear. What if this happens again? What if you can't control it? It feels like you're always on edge, never sure which version of yourself will show up. The unpredictability makes you anxious, and you start to question your own stability. But here's the thing, this isn't just you. So many women share this story, feeling emotionally volatile, riding a daily roller coaster of moods, and wondering if something is wrong with them. You start to believe you're just moody or difficult, maybe even broken in some way. The self-doubt creeps in, and you wonder if you'll ever feel balanced again. But what if that 4 p.m. snap isn't a character flaw? What if it's not about your personality at all? What if it's a biological signal, a misunderstood cry for help from your body, trying to get your attention in the only way it knows how? The answer isn't more willpower or endless self-criticism. It's not about forcing yourself to be different. It's about understanding what's happening inside you, every time you eat, every time your energy dips, and every time your mood shifts. This is about biology, not personality. And once you start to see the patterns, you can finally begin to work with your body, not against it. We're taught to see our moods as reflections of our character, as if every feeling we have is a direct statement about who we are deep down. From a young age, we're told that being happy means we're good, and feeling sad or anxious means something is wrong with us. We internalize the idea that our emotional state is a personal failing, rather than a natural response to what's happening inside and around us. If we're irritable, we're told to be more grateful. If anxious, to meditate. The message is always to try harder, to fix ourselves, to push away discomfort instead of listening to it. When we can't control our emotions, we blame ourselves, thinking we're weak or flawed. But what if that's not true at all? Your mood swings and anxiety aren't character defects. You're not broken. You're simply human, experiencing the natural ups and downs that come with being alive. Your body is communicating in the only way it knows, through feelings, sensations, and emotions. These are messages, not judgments. These emotional shifts are symptoms, signals of an underlying imbalance, whether it's stress, lack of sleep, hormonal changes, or even just hunger. By learning to interpret these signals, you can finally understand what your body needs and respond with compassion instead of criticism. The pressure to be endlessly patient and calm is immense, especially for women who are often expected to hold everything together, no matter what. But when you understand the biological driver behind your moods, you reclaim your power. You realize you're not at the mercy of your emotions. You can work with them. Imagine knowing your afternoon irritability isn't a moral failing, but a predictable physiological event, something you can anticipate and support. The key isn't fixing your personality, it's supporting your biology, giving your body what it needs so your mind can thrive. Let's learn how to listen to your body's wisdom so your true calm self can finally shine through, naturally and effortlessly. What's the powerful biological driver behind your moods, your energy, and even your ability to focus throughout the day? It's something most of us rarely think about, yet it's working behind the scenes every moment. Blood sugar, also known as glucose, is your body's main energy source. Every cell in your body relies on it, from your brain to your muscles. The foods you eat, especially carbohydrates, break down into glucose, fueling your daily activities. When your glucose levels are stable, you feel energetic, focused, and emotionally balanced. You're able to tackle your to-do list, enjoy time with friends, and handle stress with resilience. But when your blood sugar swings up and down, spiking after a sugary snack, then crashing soon after, your body and brain struggle to keep up. You might feel irritable, tired, or unable to concentrate. These rapid glucose spikes and crashes are often the hidden culprits behind mood swings, anxiety, and that familiar brain fog that makes it hard to think clearly. For years, we focused only on psychology and emotions, overlooking the body's crucial role in mental health. But science now shows that what happens in your body can shape your mind. What you eat for lunch, whether it's a balanced meal or a quick fast food fix, can directly trigger that 3 p.m. anxiety, irritability, or energy crash. Your mind and body are deeply connected, constantly communicating through hormones and chemical signals. When you nourish your body, you support your mental well-being too. The good news: you can start changing your blood sugar curves with your very next meal. Every bite is a chance to support your mood, focus, and energy. By understanding how different foods affect your glucose, you can finally get off the roller coaster of highs and lows, and reclaim steady energy and calm. This knowledge puts you in control of your emotional well-being, empowering you to make choices that help you feel your best every day. You become an active participant in your own mental health journey, building a foundation for a happier, more balanced life, one meal at a time. Your brain needs a steady stream of glucose to function. When you eat a meal high in sugar or refined carbs, your blood sugar spikes. You might feel a quick energy boost, but it's short-lived. Your body releases insulin to manage the spike, often overcorrecting. This leads to a crash. Your blood sugar drops below baseline. Suddenly, your brain is starved for fuel. You feel brain fog, can't concentrate, and your mood plummets. Your body sends out alarm signals, triggering a stress response. This is when emotional chaos begins: anxiety, irritability, and impatience. It's not random, it's your biology reacting to a glucose crash. Understanding this is the first step to regaining control. When your blood sugar crashes, your brain panics. Stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, flood your system. They're meant to save you from danger, but now they just make you anxious and on edge. Your heart races, you feel jittery, and patience disappears. You crave sugar for a quick fix, but that just restarts the cycle. This is how we get stuck on the mood roller coaster, living from one sugar hit to the next. The real cost, our emotional health. But you can break the cycle. It starts with understanding what's really happening inside you. Those shaky hands, sudden anxiety, and irritability? They're classic signs of a glucose crash. Your body is in crisis mode, not because of your character, but because your brain is starved for fuel. The amygdala, the brain's threat detector, takes over, making you snap at loved ones. These symptoms aren't random or personal failings. They're predictable responses to what you ate a few hours ago. Recognizing this pattern is empowering. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with me?" ask, "What did I eat? And how can I support my body next time?" This shift moves you from confusion and self-blame to clarity and action. Your daily struggles finally make sense. How do you get off the roller coaster? Don't eat carbs naked. Always pair them with protein, fat, and fiber. These nutrients slow down glucose absorption, preventing spikes and crashes. Protein keeps you full, fat slows digestion, and fiber traps sugar for a gentler release. It's not about deprivation, it's about smart combinations. You don't have to give up bread or fruit. Just add healthy companions. Think of every meal as a team effort. Carbs for quick energy, protein, fat, and fiber for stability. This is the foundation of the glucose goddess method. It's your most powerful tool for a stable mood. Theory is great, but practice is where change happens. Love toast for breakfast? Add avocado and an egg for fat, fiber, and protein. Salad for lunch? Add chicken, nuts, and olive oil for lasting energy. Snack time? Pair fruit with almonds or Greek yogurt. Craving a cookie? Have it after a balanced meal, not on an empty stomach. These small tweaks prevent crashes and keep your mood steady. You'll notice fewer slumps, more patience, and less anxiety. The shakiness and brain fog fade. You're no longer a victim of your biology, you're its partner. This is the peace that comes from nourishing your body right. I used to blame myself for my anxiety and mood swings. Therapy and mindfulness helped, but never solved the unpredictability. Then I discovered glucose monitoring. I saw my oatmeal breakfast caused a spike, then a crash, and that crash matched my worst moods. Suddenly, it all made sense. It wasn't my fault. It was biology, a glucose crash, not a character flaw. The relief was profound. I wasn't broken. I was just eating in a way that triggered alarm in my body. The problem was naked carbs, and the solution was food too. This realization gave me agency and compassion for myself. I want you to feel that same relief. Look back at your hardest moments and know it wasn't your fault. With this knowledge, you can finally move forward with clarity and self-care. Stabilizing your blood sugar is a superpower. In a world full of sugary temptations, eating for calm is radical self-care. You show up as your best self, present, patient, and resilient. For parents, this stability is a gift to your whole family. Start small. Pick one meal and dress your carbs. Notice how you feel a few hours later. Every meal is a chance to support your body and mind. You're now the scientist of your own health. This is just the beginning. Glucose impacts sleep, skin, hormones, and more. We'll explore these connections in future stories. You're on the path to becoming the CEO of your own health.